So, Ryan, will you tell me your full name?
Ryan Andrew Vandiver.
What about you?
Alyssa Murray Waters.
Wait, it's not Soapsud? I got Soapsud down here.
Oh, okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah.
Soapsud?
Natural.
Why are you known as Soapsud?
You tell me.
I will tell you. I don't mind telling this story at all. So your brother has a speech impediment, and when he was young, he would say, Alyssa! Like he was saying Soapsud.
Look.
Oh, that is
Found something
cool.
in the water.
Wow.
Found something in the water.
Yeah. Y'all aren't going to interrupt at all, are you?
No.
Okay.
Someone left
Ryan and Alyssa, do you consent to this being published in our newspaper and a YouTube video release?
Sure.
All rights reserved.
Okay. Duly noted. What is your date of birth?
Well, somewhere in this century, but I would think, no, it's 5/26/86.
May 26th. Okay. What about you?
9/13/92. September 13,
That's
1992.
almost my birthday.
Yeah.
All right. Ryan, do you have any nicknames?
Tony.
Oh yeah, Tony Montana. That was when I was a teenager.
Tony who?
Montana.
It's a long story.
Okay. What about you? Besides Soapsud?
Well, Alley Cat or Allie.
Okay. What do you call her, Ryan?
Mama! Just like all the kids. Mama!
Does he refer to you as Mama?
Yeah.
Okay. I remember Dad calling Mom, and he'd say, Ma! It wasn't Mom, Mommy, or Nanny, or nothing. Just, Ma! Okay. Where were you born?
Indianapolis, Indiana.
What about you?
Savannah, Tennessee.
The same week the Indianapolis 500 got rained out.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
What about your age? What age does this make you right now?
36 now.
And you?
30.
Cradle robber. No, I'll edit that out.
6 years apart, baby.
All right. Okay, we got the baby. What about the 2-year-old?
She's
Sherry's
with Sherry.
got.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, she's good.
Yeah, she's right there with her.
Gosh.
We're gonna have to pay her after this.
Do you have a favorite color?
Can't say I do. I've been asked this several times, and I'm like, well, as long as it matches it, it'll do.
Okay.
As long as it matches.
What about you, Cracker?
I love the color brown.
Brown. Weird. I knew this was going to be a weird interview.
Must be why she likes me. Brown eyes.
What about food? You have a favorite food and or drink?
Definitely a great steak and Captain and Coke. Yeah.
What?
Captain and Coke.
Captain Morgan?
Morgan and Coke. Yeah.
Okay.
Double shot of Captain with some Coke.
Okay.
I'm marrying a drunk.
No. That just adds the flavor to the steak.
What about you, Cracker?
Well, I don't really have a favorite. I just love food so much.
Seafood.
Okay, yeah, I do love
Any
seafood.
food she
Anything
sees, she loves it. Seafood.
That's a good one. Yeah, there you go.
All right.
And my favorite drink would be water or wine.
Water or wine.
That's nice. What kind of wine?
I like the Gallo, the strawberry.
We found all kinds of stuff.
Okay.
usually red
Or
Moscato.
the red Moscato, my bad.
Yeah, red Moscato.
I'm gonna come back to some favorite stuff. No, let's do it. All right. Movie. Favorite movie?
So many good ones.
I find a flower.
What's one of your favorite movies?
The Goonies.
Look
That
at
is
the
a good
flower,
one.
Mommy.
I love the Goonies. It's
Yeah.
always been my favorite, and I still love it to this day.
I found it the other day and had to buy it just so the kids would watch it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And
we
I'll
do
sit
that
there
stuff
with them
too.
watching it. Yep.
Yep.
Oh, hey.
What about musical artist or group?
Luke Bryan, hence Luke Ryan.
For real?
For real.
Well, I
That's
like a lot
sad.
of country and stuff, but mine would be a little bit older. It'd be more like, oh, there's so many different older ones that I really like, but favorite one. Who was that? From Walk the Line. I'm drawing a blank.
Johnny Cash.
Johnny Cash, yeah. He's the one of my top.
That's hard to beat, Johnny Cash.
Yeah.
It is. All right. What about a favorite song from these artists?
Well, he sung one, but it was a duet with, what's her name? That he was always in love with. But Ring of Fire, that was always a good one.
Oh yeah, yeah, I like that one too. What about Luke Bryan's song? You don't know any of his songs, you just know what he looks like?
I just like his songs. Like the beer song. What is it called?
I don't remember.
Or was it One Shot of Whiskey? One Shot Whiskey, Two Shot.
I don't know if that's the name of it,
I
but
can't remember.
Okay,
it might be One Shot or something like that.
that's fine.
Maybe I can Google it real quick.
What did you want to be when you were growing up? If anything.
Architectural design and engineering,
But you're already that.
and I do that, so
Okay.
it fit pretty well.
What about you? You wanted to be
Stay-at-home
nanny?
mom. Yep.
Nanny folks. Nanny.
She wanted to have a litter, and she's got one.
Sweet. Well, your dreams are coming true.
Oh yeah.
All right. Where do you currently live? Not necessarily your address, but
In a very quiet countryside. We only got like 2 neighbors. They're
Adamsville.
yeah, it's
Hey, I find a lot of
Okay.
shells.
McNairy County.
Yeah.
Okay. You like McNairy
Look,
County?
Mommy, I find a lot
I
of
do.
shells.
It's one of my favorites as far as in
yeah.
Tennessee. Not just because a lot of families from around here, but I've always loved the area.
Okay.
I have a lot of shells. I'm having a lot.
Can you
Oh,
name your children in order in their ages?
Fabian, 9, Abel, almost 7, 6 still. Sophia, she's 5. Catherine, she's 2, going on 3. And then Luke, 2 months and looks like he's 6.
All right. Who is your favorite child, Luke? Ryan.
It depends on the day, whichever one is the nicest.
Who's your favorite today?
Today,
He's really looking at the kids.
yeah, I'm
and
telling
thinking
you.
about
It's like,
this.
who is not,
He's gonna pick one. Just wait.
who's not giving me hell today? He has, this one has been the best so far.
I don't have a favorite.
Whatever.
I know. They all have their days. Okay, well, I can say that I have one that I may like more than the others because they aren't giving me hell today or something like that, you know?
Very, very conditional love in your
like
family,
a little bit
right?
better.
Very conditional love in your family. Well, that's all right. You win some, you lose some. Where all have you lived?
So many places I don't remember them all.
What about some that you remember?
Let's see, if you start from birth, it's Indiana, and then after Indiana, I think it was Kansas, and then after that was Alaska, and then from there to Texas, then from there to Tennessee, and then from there to Alabama, then back to Tennessee, and pretty much been back to Tennessee for the most part of my life. So at least the last 25 years or so, back in Tennessee. And then traveled all over with the job I had about 17 years ago. I used to travel the States and did a lot of construction remodel work and things like that. Got to see a lot, do a lot. Made good money and blew it all, so. I was
Cool.
real smart then, you know.
Cool and cooler. All right, this is not getting edited out, okay? So it is what it is.
That's all right.
Well, I didn't show anything, I don't think.
Big black strip on it. It says censored.
Yep.
Censored. What kind of vehicles have you had?
My first one that I had was an 83 S15
There's lots
long wheelbase, 4-wheel drive.
Oh, a GMC.
Yep.
Okay.
And second one was a 02 Mustang. Then the third one, no, the second one was the truck. It was a 2001 F-150 5-speed.
back.
Okay.
And then the Mustang. And then after that, it went from nice to bad because it was like a hoopty. It was some real junk of a car. And then went from that to another truck and another car. I got another F-150. It was a bigger, jacked up. She's seen it when we met. And I had another Mustang, which got stolen. So yeah, if you're out there watching this, buddy, I still want my car back. Yeah, it was nice. It was 95. It was dark purple. Had the 5.0 in it and racing transmission with a 3-speed slap shift. I loved it. It was just fast. So yeah, that's probably why he liked it.
Okay, so what was your favorite vehicle?
To drive, that one was fun, but honestly the 02 Mustang was probably one of my favorites because off and on I did some racing with some friends and stuff and we had fun. So that was one of my favorites.
Built some memories with that car.
Yep.
Okay. What was your least favorite vehicle?
The hoopty. I called it the Buckalak because it was a Buick that was missing an eye on Buick, and I put a Cadillac emblem right in the middle. So it's my Buckalak.
All right. Are you a sports fan?
Not unless I'm playing it. I love to play sports, but to watch it, it's just boring.
That's fair. What about you, Lisa?
What?
You a sports fan?
Not really.
Okay.
I used to be until I met this man.
What is something that you're passionate about?
Family and building things. I love to build things with my hands and create things with my mind, you know.
I love
Always
to,
a challenge.
yeah. I love to color with the kids and play with them.
I love to cook.
Yeah, he taught me how to cook. Before him, I just microwave stuff.
She can actually cook edible things now. You know, at first she could
Wow,
burn
that's
water.
progress. That's progress.
Yeah.
That's good. Trainable. All right. What are some things? What is something that you despise?
Fake people. Yeah.
Fake people. I've heard that before.
Oh yeah.
My answer is mushrooms. I cannot stand mushrooms.
Oh, I love like deep fried mushrooms.
Nope. Any mushroom. All right.
And I don't like cantaloupe or watermelon. Ugh.
Is there anything that I haven't mentioned that is an interesting fact about you?
What do you do for work?
Pretty much anything and everything. Now the main business that I'm in as of lately is designing and engineering of new products when it comes to several different things, because we do air treatment, water treatment, and recently we're getting into security systems, and so we've dabbled in a little bit of everything.
What about the Alpha alarm system? You want to talk
That's
to
the
them
security
about that?
system.
What's it for?
What's for schools and other things too, but schools is what we're
churches, businesses,
targeting.
whoever.
Soft targets.
Yep. Especially over the past few years and the many bad things that's happened.
You want to explain how it works?
That's all right. I got a whole booklet in the truck.
And I haven't signed an NDA.
Yeah.
All right. What would you say is your current health condition?
I think pretty excellent. I mean, as long as I get to sleep at night, which it's pretty good. He doesn't wake us all up.
Only me.
No, we both get up here and there, but health-wise, honestly, I think I'm probably, I feel the best shape I've ever been in. But I know when I was just getting out of high school, that was probably closer to my best shape, because I was full-time logging, so that kept me in shape.
Understandable there. What about you, Alyssa?
Well, I just had a baby.
You healthy?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
She's healthy.
But you don't have major health
No.
concerns?
No.
That's good. How long do you think you will live?
Either not long enough or too long.
That's my
Look at all
answer
the
too. There you
kayaks.
Yeah, there's a bunch.
I didn't know you were allowed to yak out there. Look at all that. Look at that boat coming in here. Coming in hot.
Right beside them.
And somebody's gonna tip over.
I was gonna say they better know how to roll it.
So, like, are your kin folks? Did they live long?
A lot of them did, yeah.
Okay.
Close to 100, several.
Yep. Okay.
I have a great grandma still alive. Velma Mountcastle. She lives in Georgia. My mom's grandma.
Oh, okay.
She met Abel, but she didn't meet the rest of them.
What are your parents' full name?
My dad's full name is Kenneth Bruce Waters, and my mom's full name is Teresa Marie Castle.
And my dad's full name is Tommy Lee Vandiver. I mean Tommy Dale. I don't know why I said Tommy Lee. Tommy Dale Vandiver. And my mom's is Edna Benita Smith.
Okay. That's it for this personal section. I'm going to stop the cameras so I can have just small segments to edit.
Yeah.
That was a terrible interview.
It was not.
It was.
It's still going, so be quiet.
Okay.
Can you give a little description of your current job?
Well, with the current job, like I said, I work in a lot of development of products, which is, we do some water treatment, industrial water treatment, and then air treatment, industrial and residential. And then there's some security things that we're getting into. And there's a couple of other types of business that we're getting into. We've had more interest the past year or two.
What do you do there?
So
how do you contribute?
it varies every day. I mean, I may go to work and not know what I'm doing until I get there, just to find out the most important things, or whether it's something I need to do or help someone else or direct. There's lots of different ways to really help out. So,
do you do any like spreadsheets? Or
no, I mean, I've been on computers off and on.
CAD design, or
I do more, like hand sketch design when I'm doing designs and stuff, and then we'll put it into CAD drawings and everything later. So I would do it more old school on a draft board and something like that, and just come up with it like that. Yeah, but that's how I learned, so that's why I enjoy it.
Do you get to participate in the putting it in the CAD?
We do. I do sometimes. Sometimes I have to, just so they understand what they're doing with it. But yeah.
The reason I was asking, because that's what I do.
Yeah.
I do 3D modeling.
Yeah, sometimes I can bring it, like if I don't have it already drawn into 3D, I'll have to do, if I just have a 2D and bring it to them, then they're confused as to what it is, and then I have to show them the whole perspective so they can get it. And then when they get it, it's like, wow, oh, that's what that was. But yeah, it's fun.
Well, that's good. So you like it?
I do.
Okay.
That's the good thing about work, is as long as it's work that you like or can enjoy, it's not as much work.
It's not work then.
It's not really work.
Yep.
Yeah.
What's the first job you've ever had?
Logging.
Logging?
Yep.
What was your title?
I was a tree topper, I guess is what you call it in the beginning, a sawman. So, and that was 15 when I started that.
So the tree's already down and you cut the top of the tree off and limbs, delimb it?
Sometimes I would follow them too, but most of the time I would be up at the main, what they call the deck, is after it's been cut and the skidder drags it up there, then I would have to cut all the limbs and the top off. So that was where you needed somebody fast, agile, and everything going across to do that. So that's
you didn't have one of those machines that would cut it down and then run it through there and break all the limbs off and then chop it off and then.
That's the good, nice, high dollar crews. This was like some hillbilly crew.
Okay, so y'all did it the hard way.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have.
That's the way it was.
We didn't have mules, so
right.
I'm glad we at least had machines.
Well, yeah, true.
But yeah, and there was a lot of near miss things happened out there, so I was glad to get out of it later. Plus, I couldn't look at a tree without sizing it up.
Who's your mommy?
Ha ha ha.
What about Alyssa? Has she had jobs that you know of?
She's had a couple. One here in Savannah, Trimatic Springs. She worked there for a while, and didn't you have another one somewhere else? Oh, you worked at a Dollar General one time. But the most important one has been the staying-at-home mama, because she's the best at that.
Been a stay-at-home mom for almost 7 years.
Wow.
Yep.
Oh, did you notice the bass tournament that's going on? That's where all these boats are going.
I wonder why there's so many bass boats.
They're weighing in.
Yeah.
Yep, that's what that's all about. So, okay, you bailed out on the very important questions. Good job.
Awesome. I'm glad.
So, this is a segment that I call the haves and the have-nots. And it's questions that you either have or have not done it. So,
Okay, I have been poor and I have not been rich.
have you ever gotten a tattoo?
Yes.
No.
What happened to your arm?
Oh, chasing kids. Last night, yeah.
We got pine
I
needles.
fell down. There's pine needles everywhere, and I was chasing them. And of course, I slipped on the pine needles, and right under it is gravel, just like this. And it got me.
Yep.
I put some antibiotics on it. Doctored him up.
So let's get back to your tattoos. You don't have any tattoos.
No.
What about your tattoos? How many do you have? What are they of? Why'd you get them?
That's
Scorpion.
a cover-up. That's a cover-up because I did the first one myself underneath, and it was supposed to be a dragon. It didn't come out so well.
You did it yourself?
Yeah, I built my own machine and did it myself. And
He pierced his nipples by himself too.
More of a man than I am.
and my ears, they still hadn't grown up.
Yeah. Stretched his ears.
Yeah, they were huge holes. Put a pencil through it.
All right, your other tattoo.
Fossil. The other tattoo on here is supposed to have been like,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You want to keep it?
it was supposed to be thorns or something, kind of like an armband
Yeah.
of thorns, and it was terrible. It was a place in Corinth, Mississippi. They called it Electric Expressions. It was the largest amount of waste of money I can ever remember, because it didn't go even halfway around, and it was like $150.
Have you ever
And it
had a
was
speeding
very
ticket?
sad. Oh man, none of them's on my record. I always made sure of that. I'd go to court, pay it, and get it off my record. But I
Okay.
had
That
an
was a bigger
armload.
waste of money than that tattoo.
But
Because
yeah, I
at
had
least
an
you have
armload.
something to show for that $150.
Yeah.
Speeding,
Oh man.
there's no bigger waste of money than that right there.
But there's also
Hello.
tons of times
He's
I
had a lot
outran.
of hard lessons.
So,
I was thinking of looking for a bamboo
is it
stick
still
for this.
just messed up thorns, or did you
wouldn't
try to
touch
cover it
that.
up with something?
I
It's
haven't done anything with it. I do plan on getting it covered up
It was connected
eventually,
to the stick.
and then
No, we don't want to know about the one on your lower back.
oh yeah,
Tramp stamp.
We don't want to hear about that
No.
one.
Oh, and then the other one is
That's my
it's a
favorite one.
clown.
You should show the cameras.
Yeah, because when I was a kid, I was always like a class clown and stuff like that.
It's a nice
It's
tattoo.
one-
He's flipping the coin, walking,
Yeah,
whistling. It's pretty neat.
he looks like a ghetto clown, to be honest.
All right, have you ever broken any bones?
Look,
I have now since the past 10 or 12 years. I finally did. I never did until then, but the first one, I was just angry in the bathroom. I hit the door and I broke my hand.
Smart.
Yeah. It was right here. My knuckle was sitting in the palm of my hand. And I just grabbed it and jerked it back because I was so mad. I never went to a doctor on that one. And then the others I've broken was ribs. I've broken a couple of ribs. Other than that, nothing. And my ankle.
Was okay. Was the ribs a fight or a bull ride?
No, it was working under a house and I got stuck, and then the house started coming down on me. And I was trapped. So tight positions.
No broken bones from you?
Nope.
You're just perfect, aren't you?
never got a
Little
broken bone
angels.
either.
Have you ever smoked a cigarette?
Yeah, they've been
Oh, yeah.
smoking.
You go away.
Yeah,
Get out
they've
of
been
here.
Red short.
You get out of here.
He's gonna tell the brand.
Go on.
Yeah, look, she's guilty as charged.
That's
She's red.
funny.
Go on. You go over there. Go throw some rocks in the
I
river.
thought it was our shirt reflected. No, that's just you.
Thanks, Fabian.
Hey, told.
All right.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
So what was that brand?
I smoke LD red short.
You ain't getting nothing special, little baby.
No, you can hush.
Oh, Mom was supposed to. Another dump calling me. So that's funny.
That was hilarious.
Why do you gotta compare with these?
How many times have you smoked pot?
I couldn't count it.
Every day.
Me neither.
I mean, that's the problem with pot. You don't remember.
I am a hippie at heart, gypsy soul right
4
there.
years.
Okay.
4 years.
Not 4 years.
For many years, I
There.
said.
Okay, let's see.
All right, so I've already had this question answered. Have you ever drank an alcoholic beverage?
Beer.
I already know
Wine. I love wine.
from our previous conversations.
Hey, I've even built a still before and made it. Yeah. We had a guy.
Weirdo.
It was part of the business. He came in. He was a whiskey still maker, and we used it.
Yeah, whiskey
For-
is alcohol.
Fabian.
Yes, we know. But we used the
Go,
same
Fabian.
process to extract
Ken,
So two more fossils.
CBDs and stuff like that, oils out of hemp.
Find a stick.
Because-
iPhone.
We were in the hemp business also. That was another thing I forgot to say. In business. In fact, we've got a giant field full of hemp now. And I do not want to have to do that harvest.
so what is the difference between hemp and marijuana?
Lots of differences. But the biggest one is the THC content.
Okay.
And the use. Yep. Other than that, I mean, they look, smell, taste the same, but huge difference.
Wow, I did not know that. Okay. But that's what these
And one's
questions are
legal
for.
and one's not. We have a
They're
license.
gonna find
for the
you
legal.
now.
You ever been bitten by a snake?
Yeah,
Really?
a few times.
And we're trying to tell the truth here. This,
Yeah,
my
he's-
reputation's at stake here.
Well, I mean, as a kid, I would grab snakes or lizards, frogs. It didn't matter what it was. Kind of like Abel does. He does it all the time.
Oh yeah,
Catch
Abel.
them and scare her or the others with them.
I hate frogs. Ugh.
Yeah, she'd freak out.
So you were bitten by a snake as a kid?
Yeah, a few
Well,
times.
tell a story. We want to know.
Well, there's a lot
what
of
kind of
close
snake?
calls. It was just, non-venomous. Obviously, because I'm still here.
Well, even if it was venomous, they got medicine for that, antidotes.
Hey, Daddy.
True.
You're not going to interrupt at all, are you? Well, you can. What about logging? You ever been bit by a snake logging?
I don't think it was bad. It was more like a scratch. It wasn't like a deep bite or anything.
It was
but
an
yeah,
attempt.
Hey, Mommy.
Attempt, yeah, because certain places we had timber rattlers which would drop out of the trees on you. So you had to be careful with
Oh
that.
yeah, and that snake fell on you.
Yeah, it fell on my
yeah.
head.
Oh man.
Which,
Yeah.
Do you like snakes?
not in particularly, but I will eat them. They taste wonderful, when you cook it right.
I will never eat a snake.
Yeah, you
I don't like them in any
Never
other way.
say
No.
never.
No, because
Unless they're
depends
dead.
on the
That's the
snake.
only time I like snakes is when they're dead.
Well, that's the kind you're
Oh.
going to eat. You're not going to eat a
No.
live one.
Well, I don't want to eat either. No.
you would like it.
No.
Yeah, you would.
Have you ever owned a gun?
No.
Not registered, but yes.
Do you currently own a gun?
I don't currently. Unless you consider a Nerf gun.
Okay.
We've
What's a
got
gun?
a whole stock full of those. Nerf
Where'd
wars.
Sharon go?
Right there.
Okay. I thought we lost her in the river at first.
Hey girls, come back this way.
Have you ever thought about, now, this is where the pot comes in right here. Have you ever thought about time travel?
Oh, I did that long before I smoked. I was always big into sci-fi when I was young. So yeah, sci-fi and movies and things like that, old stuff.
So, you might need to rescue them.
They're wandering.
Come completely untied.
Oh my goodness, they're running from him. Turn left.
I untied this.
All right.
I untied this.
Alyssa, have you ever met Tommy?
Tommy.
See, she's never met Tommy. Okay.
Tommy who?
Well, Nanny seems to think she had a son named Tommy, but we haven't found anybody that's really met him yet. So we're thinking that he's just made up figment of Nanny's imagination.
Oh.
Have you ever been visited by Tommy?
No.
Are you answering questions with that?
Oh, this is a good one. I have to wait for him to come back on that one.
Yeah, he's better at these questions than me. I act like a lost puppy. Like, what? Huh?
Are you looking at that?
So, who is your favorite parent?
Ryan.
That's funny.
That's why I'm with him. He's a great dad.
What's your name?
Fabian,
Fabian.
9 years old.
Who's your favorite parent? Give me 5 for giving me an honest answer.
Pretty much he is my real dad.
Can you name your siblings?
Oh, that's pretty
Yep.
easy.
The whole name?
Fabian,
Sure.
Catherine,
Okay,
Sophia,
Justin Michael Waters and
Sorry.
Jacob Dean Waters.
Okay. What about his siblings?
I just got
Ryan's.
the string stuck in my head.
Okay, so there's his older sister Ginger, and then his older brother Jared, and then Laurie, and himself, and then Micah is the youngest.
Okay.
Uncle Micah.
There's 5 altogether.
Who's your favorite sibling?
Me.
I don't really have a favorite because I don't really have a strong bond with both. Like, we still getting to know each other, and like it's been several years since I've seen Justin, which I've seen him earlier, but I don't have a favorite. I just love them both, really.
No.
I love everybody.
All right. What is your favorite newspaper?
She don't buy a newspaper.
The Waters Inc.
Waters News Incorporated?
Yeah.
That is awesome. All right.
You just wearing.
Who's your favorite uncle?
You.
Perfect answer. That's a perfect answer. Fabian.
People say they're born.
I just have a couple more quick questions for you. Just 2 more, actually.
All right.
Do you have a favorite sibling?
Favorite sibling? Well, I've always tolerated all of them pretty good. But me and my sister that's closest to my age, Laurie, we were always like a pair of troublemakers getting into everything. So yeah, we were probably the closest besides my younger brother, because after,
You mean Uncle Micah?
yeah, because we got into trouble a lot too when he got older, before I moved out. So
Micah and your sister?
yeah, it's kind of a draw between the two. I guess you say I probably spent more time getting in trouble with my sister, so I guess I could go with Laurie on that one.
Okay. What about, have you ever been incarcerated?
Yep.
Stop, Alyssa.
Yeah.
We're trying to be serious here. This is a serious question.
Oh yeah, it was just silly stuff like
So more than once?
yeah. It was over not having insurance and didn't realize that you go to jail for that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yep.
So get pulled over for that. And then another time was my license was suspended and I didn't know that. I found out. And so that was fun. But yeah, that's the main stuff there.
Okay. Well, that's cool.
Why are you wearing a Nintendo hat?
I'm the girl that never got caught.
Yeah.
Whatever.
No, you don't have.
Have you ever met her Uncle Tommy?
Your Uncle Tommy.
My oldest brother, Tommy.
Have you? I didn't think so.
How much dope?
Not many people have. He doesn't get out much. He's up in the hills in Tennessee, East Tennessee.
Is he a bootlegger?
I think it's
Possibly.
no. I think it's more Mary Jane than anything.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah, those feds, they don't get out that way very often.
Yeah.
All right, where are you going to take over? I'm going to feed
No,
you
we're
my next
done.
one.
We're done. That was it.
Oh, okay.
I appreciate y'all's time, though. It's
Hey,
been
it's been
What a
fun.
waste of time.
oh,
So
hey,
he found out
I
a secret
quit.
from one of the kids that you didn't want nobody knowing. No.
Mommy,
here, come over here and answer this question for us.
someone hard.
Come over here and answer this question for us.
I really want a snack.
What is your bra size?
E40.
I knew it. I knew it was
Yeah,
an E.
it's an E40.
All right. That's it. I'm killing this thing. Yes, you can.
Some fun here.